Hey guys, I already introduced it yesterday. I think it is at the time for a second changes video. And if you didn't see the first one, just real quick, what is changes? It is the first video I made when I was a bit down, when I didn't see the channel going anywhere anymore, and I was about to quit. And then I decided, because of all the motivation from you guys and all the positive comments, I decided to do it, but I had to do some changes to be more satisfied with my style. So that was part one. Part two has a bit of different reasons, and just real quick, what are those reasons? I'm right now not really satisfied with the growth of the channel, the views and the likes. And I'm also gonna talk about something later, but this is the thing, because if you start something, you set yourself your own goal. Once you reach a certain limit, and then you set you another one. And I feel like the last 3-4 months I'm not getting at my goal that I set myself, because things are going too slow. And this demotivates me. I don't get the views anymore, and maybe I just had some lucky videos, some lucky punches with a few more views, and the one with about 1,000 or 2,000 are the regular ones, and this is not the level I'm expecting. And before you think it's about the money, it's not about the money, and I will talk about that a bit later. But still, because there is one other thing why I care so much about all the growth and likes and everything, because I'm a very statistic obsessive guy. I check at least my stats once or twice a day, very detailed, and I see what happens. And let's see, I get 300 new subscribers every month, but I also lose 60, and 60 lost subscribers is a lot, because then I think for myself, what did those 60 people made leave? And this is a pretty constant growth and loss. I get about 300 and lose about 60. That's the good growth. It was way lower the last few months, but just so you can see. And I not that I'm asking what is the reason for these people to leave, but it demotivates me. And because of that, because I'm doing this for about a year now, and I don't see myself getting any more higher in that rate that I would like to. And I thought about quitting, and like I already said, thanks to all the positive comments and what you said to me, I decided not to quit for two reasons. First is you, and second one is I just spent too much money right now, but it's not the money. I spent too much effort and time into all of this and all the money, and it would be just a waste to quit now. And also, I'm not someone who sets itself a goal and just quits before I want to get it. And maybe I just have to change my goal. Not a lot of people, but making those few happier. Something about that. So it's really a lot about the motivation of my subscribers. Two things I noticed a lot of people commented they like about my reviews was my honesty and the no bullshit attitude. And this was something I didn't ever plan on doing, because that's just the way I'm doing it, and this is the nature of the outcome. So, but there was also one breaking point. Since I know I won't reach my goal, I was a bit down and everything else, and that's why I'm doing this video. And the outcome right now is I don't care about anymore about the views and the subscribers, the growth of it, but at least I'm trying to. I will still look at the statistics. I'm a very, like I said, statistics obsessive guy. And that's for part one. The second part is the money. Why I'm not doing this for any money. And just to make it a bit more clear with an example, I'm doing this for about a year now, and what I earned in this year is about what I get at work in 1 week. And I have a normal job with a normal salary. So just to give you a perspective, I could rather work one Saturday and I would get as much as, or even way more, not way more, but more than I do in 1 month of YouTube. So you see, it doesn't make sense, because I'm way off the level where I could talk about money making any difference. And the second thing is, I'm definitely never and not right now asking for your money like something on Patreon, because I still think the idea of Patreon or something like that is bullshit. Because why should somebody that gives you the money expect, and it's not the Patreon's fault, the person who gives you the money, it's the person who is on Patreon. Because why should I give you extra privileges like earlier videos and giveaways and something like that just because you pay me? I don't think the person that comments and everything but just doesn't give you money should get any less privileges. They are the same to me, and that's why I would never do. Sure, you can give me money, but you can never expect any extra privileges. The money is your part from your side. If you decide you want to give me money, that's fine with me. But I will never ask for it, and I don't want it, because that's not why I'm doing this. So now that it is covered, what are the changes, or what could be the possible changes? I talked about it in my first video, and I will talk about it now, because the changes are different. Because the channel from now on will be less directed to get more subscribers and more views and new ones, but more to reach out to the active subscribers and to be more active towards those. So everything will be more focused to them. And if I look sometimes to the side, this is just to keep my notes. I don't want to forget anything, because I'm aware of that. It makes less sense, this new approach, to get the channel more popular and more successful. But since I'm at this breaking point, I don't care anymore, because I won't ever get to the level where it matters anyway. So why care in the first place? So viewers and subscribers, I don't give a fuck about them anymore. The ones I have right now, I care about. If I get new ones and get those active as well, even better. But I'm not trying to get more mainstream, because I noticed I was trying with my latest reviews to get a bit more mainstream, but my whole style, my method, and what I talk about just isn't mainstream, and it doesn't make really a lot of sense. So let's get back to the changes. From now on, I will do things with even more blunt force. I was always honest and I was always direct, but not in the way I wanted to, because I did not really smoothen out or sugarcoat anything, but I talked in a way so it's approachable for everyone. The geek, the more normal people, to get everyone. Now it's more towards the active subs, and I see these kind of more towards the geeky side, and that's why I will be definitely more direct in this way. And another change is, if you know my channel, if you know my intro, you know my mottos. My mottos are brutally honest and picky, and love it or leave it. From now on, these will change internally. I won't change it in the intro because I'm too lazy and I don't have the template. It would be too much work and it doesn't really make sense. But those two things will change. Brutally honest and picky will change internally, as I said, in my mind, to fucking brutal and shit picky, because right now what I see, what I get, it will be, and the second one will be love it or leave it, will change to love it or piss off. I don't care about, if you don't like my style, don't like me, but at least one thing, if you don't like the style and have something against me, dislike it and everything, it's totally fine with me. You can have a normal discussion with me, but don't use any cursing or any swearing, and don't insult me, because I'm doing this for free. This is a free service. I'm sharing my own personal opinion, and if you don't like it, piss off. And I don't mean this in a harmful, in an offensive way. It's just like that, because I don't have to deal with those people. If you don't like it, you are not paying for anything. You don't have any right to get anything from me. So I will just block you. I won't discuss anything. Insult me or curse, swear, you are off. Because you don't care about the channel anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. And the next thing, the videos will be, as I already mentioned, less mainstreamed. Maybe less fancy, we'll see. I will try to do everything in the good style as I see it fit, but if I think, because I have less subscribers, I just have to be more reasonable with the time I'm investing, because the more time I invest for those few views is just less free time, and I spent a lot of free time for those videos. I quit doing a lot of stuff I did usually. I quit so many TV shows and some other activities with friends, and so just to get this channel with a regular frequent amount of videos. So keep that in mind. But therefore, it will be even more direct and even more no bullshit attitude, because I always explain the display looks like this and this and this. Now I will just tell you the display is good because of this, this and this. And if not, I will tell you it is bad. And this is the same for everything. So maybe this will also make the videos shorter. I'm not sure, because somebody said you could cut down your videos to make them shorter, easier for people to watch. And then another commenter said, why make them shorter? This doesn't make any sense. And don't worry, my videos will be as long or short as I see them they need to be. If I do a headphone review, like for example this one, whoops, that will come pretty soon, I don't need 20 minutes for this. I can do this in 5, 6, maybe 10 minutes. I don't know. It depends. But if I do a smartphone review or a tablet review or Ultrabook review, this just needs more time to cover everything, in my opinion. And I will take exactly the time I think I need for this. That's it for that. They will be shorter. Also, this more direct approach will help you, I think, better to decide if you should buy this device or not. Because let's be honest, check all the other reviewers. They talk about the good things, they mention the bad things, and then they give you a sort of wishy-washy direction. So you could buy it if that and that. No, I don't think this makes any reason, because if you ask a friend, he has a device, and you ask him, should I buy that? What will he say? He will say, yes, buy it, or no, don't buy it, I don't like it. This is at least what I do if someone asks me, because I had people asking me, should I buy this? And I say, no, I don't think you should buy it, because I think it's a bad product. And this is exactly how I talk to you, because I don't see you as, because most reviewers see you as some kind of, you are their customer, they need to sell something, not the device but the review, so they have to approach anyone, and it kind of has to fit everyone. But I'm telling you as I would tell you on Google Plus if you ask me, because I'm pretty active on Active Plus, and all my viewers, at least the followers on Google Plus, know this, and I think they know to appreciate this, and I tell them yes or no, and why yes or no. And because I really don't, I can't stand this wishy-washy around these, you could buy it if, makes no sense for me. So the next thing, oh yeah, before I forget one thing, I have to mention this. This whole approach, of course, closes me a lot of doors for companies and so to get further review units. Maybe I will keep, I don't have a lot anyways, it's right now just Dell and maybe 1 or 2 that were once happened. But I don't think I will get any from now on anymore, because no company wants someone who reviews products in my way, because I'm way too, maybe honest, maybe direct, maybe picky. See it as you want it to. But companies don't like that, because that's just not the message they want to spread out. So this means also less videos, because I just can't afford, I could afford to buy more devices, but I can't justify it, because if I buy a device for, let's say, 500 euros and I get 10 euros from YouTube back, this is in no relation. I just can't afford it. And if I sell it, I just lose a lot of money, and I just can't lose anymore, because I told you I made in a year as much as I make at work in a week. And the thing is, I spent at least 3 times what I made. This whole room costed a shitload of money. The equipment costed a lot. Of course, this is money you have to invest if you want a growing channel. But since that isn't really the purpose anymore, or the goal, I just, of course, every hobby costs money, and I will spend money. Of course I have to, because I like to play with stuff. I like to play with these toys. And this is the main reason I like to do this channel, because without this channel I didn't nearly closely test as many devices before. This channel gave me the chance. Now this chance will be less, but still there. Before I end this review, before I end this video, I wanted to give a big shout out and a big thank you to all my followers on Google Plus, all the people that motivated me all the time when I was down, and I had a lot of those Google Plus posts where I was down because all this. And I won't mention any names. I wanted to, but I just think it would be unfair, because if I forget someone, I just don't want it. I think the people I mean, they know I mean them. So in this regard, I will end it right now. You can leave me any posts, and if I lose a lot of subscribers now, as I said, I kind of care, but I don't care anymore. At least I try not to care anymore, because I care about those who are there for me. And yeah, it's pretty hot. I think I'm going outside later, so I'll end this. Thank you again all for the support, because if not for the support of you the last maybe 2 days, I'm pretty sure I would have quit, because I was very close to quitting, extremely close, a lot of times, and you stopped me from doing it, and I think I would have regretted it. So maybe it will be less content right now, but definitely maybe better for you. Okay.